tank top, you know, whatever the situation is, you feel instantly like you're in summer mode. I just want to take everyone through the rinses if we can, Mark, and then we'll talk about more details on Paula. So this one is the Poetry.
Poetry, and I'm holding that too. I love it because it's just breezy and light and gorgeous, and you know, think of your baseball cap and your white t-shirts and just relaxing, or you know, your linen blouse and your jeweled sandals. I mean, it's just a stunning way. That's Melody is the next one, and Melody's got a little more character. It's more of that true medium blue, extra whiskering. Just love it. I just think it's just, you know, that's your true denim.
By the way,
right?
a fully functioning fly and button, of course. It's a true denim. Yep. Then we have.
And then Arise. And Arise is the darkest, most saturated indigo. So a little dressier. So think of all of your Americana looks and your nautical looks. I mean, just really going to go great with that because these are such a versatile short.
And I love the fact that even all the stitching, right, is the same color. That's a true sign of premium denim.
Absolutely. And then, you know, Paula's looking gorgeous in the optic white. And thank you, Alberti, for showing your hand in the pocket.
Yeah.
Our optic whites are known. Like, we are the most opaque. Hi, Paula. You look great. And so, yeah, you're able to see how sporty and chic that is. It's such a beautiful short, and she's got it really styled where, I mean, right, she could be out ladies brunching. This is a great tour. If you're going on tours, this is the right length, and you can go into certain places and still have that great short feeling and stay cool and comfortable. And look at that little side slit. Every time she moves her leg, you can see that it's not tight on the thigh. So this is a really great opportunity for you at the petite or the regular inseam.
And by the way, as we stay on Paula, Paula's 5'5". She wears a size extra, extra small. And Paula, I want to know, do you know if you're wearing the petite or the regular today? Are you wearing, you're wearing petite? Okay, so the petite has an 8-inch inseam. The regular has a 9-inch inseam. So you can see that for yourself, right? I just want everyone to know that. The side slits make it really easy. And you know what, Mark Peters? Let me just say, when it comes to men in shorts, women in shorts, nobody wants to look like sausage casing, right?
Absolutely.
Nobody wants to do that.
Nobody wants a bite short. And, you know, and I think that that's really the important distinction, that this is really more of that city short heading to Bermuda short. You've got freedom of movement through your thighs and leg. That side slit adds a little extra to that, but it's Ella's our most popular short, and that's why, because she fits the legs beautifully and it's tapered and it looks great. However, it's, you know, super easy to style. This can throw a little, that's why I've held the black one up next to the Poetry, because if you throw a little blazer on, you've got a whole little city short look, right? Yeah. And then again, these can easily transition, what I like to say, to the Amy Strand version, where it's just a nice t-shirt and a, you know, just put your little baseball cap and just relax.
Mark,
you know?
I got to interrupt you and let you know what's going on. We're really busy. Sure. The clearance price on this is outrageous. You're getting 42% off. It's $29 savings, and you're getting it home for $39.99. Now's your day to pick them up. Almost everyone is picking up the white. That's the most popular, so you definitely don't want to wait on that. But not far behind that is the Poetry, which is that lighter wash that Mark was just showing us. By the way, I love your idea of like maybe just like a white and a black, and then one of the denim washes, one of the blue washes. So whether it's the Poetry, maybe it's that medium wash of the Melody, or that really dark kind of like, you know, like rinse, indigo rinse of the Arise. A 02867 is your item number. You know, every week I watch this show and I see that Jennifer works so hard to bring some of the best fashions, best values, the widest assortment. I couldn't have been happier when I went through the products in this show today, because we literally have something for everybody and everything that you actually need. So when you're thinking about summer dressing, a jean short is a must-have. I just want to show everyone again, too, Mark, the fact that it's got great stretch and recovery, and it's not a heavyweight denim.
No, absolutely. Light, supple. That's our premium supple denim. And then, stretch and recovery, which is key. And again, by sizing down, you're going to get that activation of the lift tuck technology, because you want in your shorts, because this is the whole focal area. You want to be smooth in the front. You want to have a great rear view. You want it to feel great on your hip. But then, thank you guys. That's our patented panel. It smooths out once you size down. And as you can see on Paula, she could lay out her sweater so easily, and it just gives a nice smooth look. And then she lifted the sweater earlier, and you saw that it was just a perfect fit. So the yoke was higher, and it's really important, Alberti, as you know, especially even in a short, you're sitting, you're getting up from the picnic, you're like riding the bike, you're doing things. You don't want to ever have to adjust, and with us, you're not going to have to.
Listen, I'm calling all my girlfriends. Clearance price, $39.99. Get this home. $13 is your easy pay. White, very popular. Black, also beautiful. Hard to find black, great shorts like that. Most limited, fewer than 2,400. We have the Poetry, the Melody. That's your Arise. And your item number is A02867. Mark Peters, very quickly, just can we walk through that size chart? Thank you.
Yeah, so just size down one from your brick and mortar size. So if you were to go in a department store and you're normally wearing a 12, you're now a 10. You're normally wearing a 2, you're now a 0. If you're normally wearing a 28 women's, you're a 26. Size down, let it fit perfectly at your waist. Everything will mold to you. Trust the process, and you're going to have a custom, beautiful pair of Ella shorts.
Thank you, Mark. You're the best. I'll see you in Friday. By the way, check out your shopping cart. We have that in Friday, and I don't want you guys to miss out on it. All right, so still to come, my shorts. Yep, and we've got skirts for the ladies. This is the beach to street short for your guys. 4 payments of $14 gets them home. I will tell you that I was the most particular person on the planet at designing these shorts because I love great shorts. My line producer Mike just said, no, really? Of course I was. All right, listen, also in the show, Peace Love World. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys to meet Angie Martinez. She is Alina Villasante's cousin. She's going to be showing us this beautiful knit to woven asymmetrical V-neck dress. Talk about casual, summer, easy style. 4 payments of $19.50. And guess what? It goes great with a perfect sandal, like the one that we have as our today's special value. All right, it's time for a look at our today's special value. This one, 100 years in the making. Dr. Scholl's has been around for over 100 years, bringing you style, bringing you comfort, the support that you're looking for. And quite frankly, they, if you ask me, were the original support foot brand. Today, we have it for you in an iconic design. Do you remember that sandal, whether you owned it, or your aunt had it, or your mother had it, or somebody in your family that you were just like, wow, they have great style. They loved it. Well, today we're bringing you the iconic Island sandal, and we have it for you in colors. Now, it's exclusive to us here at QVC. It's on a newer bottom. It's not the original wood bottom, but it's inspired by that. And in fact, the Island bottom is the #1 selling bottom at Dr. Scholl's. So you're getting that today, all of the upgrades. But then the design on the top is something that you love, something that you recognize. But guess what? They made it even better for us. Take a look at this. You've got a hook and loop versus the buckle that my mother had to deal with back in the early 80s. Today, we're bringing you the opportunity to get it in your choice of color as well as your choice of size. Now, we have medium and wide widths. We also have whole and half sizes 6 through 12, and I'll take you through the colors right here in the center. Of course, we have it for you in that black. And then come on down to the table, and we'll start right over here with the honey. This one is the one that we are calling tofu. I love that. That beautiful kind of like soft off-white. Then we have it for you in the summer blue. This one is your vintage red. It's kind of like a corally red. Then we have, the metallics are great. Gold metallic, oh my gosh, don't wait. I know it's been popular today. And then also we have for you the silver metallic. Fewer than 900 remaining for the day. And wait a minute. We have 900 remaining. Mike, what did I say that we sold for the day? 27,000 sold? And we have 900 left in the silver metallic. Okay, obviously today's special value that you love. A 633532 is your item number. I'm gonna bring in my friend, Beth Cavanegro, to talk to us all about it. Beth?
Alberti.
First of all, Beth, I knew when I first started here at QVC, literally as one of the most gorgeous people in the building.
I love you so much. I can't say that enough.
But here's the thing, right? You've always had a great style. You've always had a positive attitude, and I think that great style in your shoes, and a comfortable shoe can actually give you a positive attitude.
100% right, because when your feet hurt, you hurt all over.
Yeah, everybody's upset.
That was a Dr. Scholl's motto, and that's why fashionable but also comfortable shoes are so important. I love that you're loving the vintage red too. I think it's like a clay red, right?
Very much like a terracotta red.
Yes, love that. So you're loving this because it's the sandal you recognize as an upper, but it's completely innovative, new and improved for 2024. So this is our #1 sandal construction. This outsole is our best seller, and it's because it's that squishy, durable EVA molded footbed. You can see that built-in arch support, that deep heel cup.
Yeah, it's a nice deep heel cup.
It is just, there's such a rebound in this, and that's why it's such a success for us. You can see that nod to the wooden sandal with that little faux piece of wood. And we call that a sliver wedge because it's just a little something. It's 1 1/3 inches, so that's how much elevation you're getting off the ground. Rubberized, scalloped outsole, and texturized, so you're not slipping and sliding.
Well, you know, you're walking around the pool, you're at the boardwalk.
Yes, you do not want to slip.
You know, you definitely don't want to slip.
Right.
But here's the thing that I loved about this. Like when I saw this design, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so nice. But I remember my mother, like when she would like have to work with the work with the buckle. Look at the new buckle design, right? It's just a hook and loop.
Yes.
And by the way, here's what I want you to see. I feel like this is even softer than the original. Look at all the padding.
Padding and faux leather too, so you don't have to baby this one. The original was the real leather. This is absolutely something you just wipe clean and go. Not the real leather that you have to really baby. And what I love, it's dyed to match. So even if you need to make it a little wider, it's a little more inconspicuous.
Yeah.
And I love too, it's that heritage buckle. You know the buckle.
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
the icon
that is the buckle that everybody looks for.
That's it.
Now here's the thing, Beth, I want to ask you this question.
Sure.
So when it comes to medium and wide widths, whole and half sizes, 6 through 12, right?
Yes.
How am I sizing for Dr. Scholl's? Am I sizing true to size?
So true to size, and if you're between sizes, I always say size up, especially since it's open in the back. But it's very true to size, and I love we hardly ever offer a wide width, so this is something rare just for QVC especially.
And honestly, they weigh nothing.
Nothing.
They weigh nothing.
And you adjust the vamp, so whether you're in between, you make it comfortable on your toes however you want it.
So I want to take you through colors really quickly, and we're going to see it on the girls with their styling, because of course, this is something that, you know, it's part of your outfit, right? That's what this whole show is about, 100%. Accessorizing your outfit, but that doesn't mean being uncomfortable, right? So whether you're picking it up in that beautiful red that you're seeing right there that Paula's wearing, or Heather is wearing it in the, which one is she wearing? Is she wearing
the honey. And that's a heritage color. Vintage red and honey we're known for.
Okay, so take a look.
Iconic original colors.
Take a look at Heather. She's wearing it in the honey. Heather, you look gorgeous. I love your outfit. By the way, I know that skirt because I presented it last week. It's the Isaac skirt, I think.
Nice.
And then your top is from Logo, so it looks fantastic.
And I'm in an Isaac dress.
But take a look over here, right? Like the look of that, and I'm just gonna get out of the way. I don't want to block gorgeous Paula. But take a look over here, right? Because the thing is that this sandal, it just becomes part of your outfit.
For sure.
You want to feel dressed up? The sandal looks great because the buckle is shiny and it causes like attention. You want to be casual? Wear this with your jean shorts from NYDJ.
100%.
It works 100%.
It works. It's as casual or as elevated as you want it. At midnight, I did a soft suiting because you can wear it in the office. Literally, my neighbor came over and was like, "Oh, I could wear those in the office." So if you can wear open toe, absolutely, it can be that dressy, especially if you get a metallic or, you know, the tofu color is perfect for that. I'm wearing it with an Isaac dress in the summer blue. I mean, there's literally nothing you can't wear it with, but then the black, just put on leggings. I mean, it is as simple as you want or as elevated.
Beth, the two colors that have always been the best selling and have always been the most loved, guess what? Today, it's the same.
The same, I'm
sure.
If
you want the honey, get it. If you want that beautiful red, that vintage red, get it. But you better be quick because we now have 700 remaining. I'm calling it. It's not going to be here at the end of Perfect Accessory.
Oh, my favorite color. I hope I get to wear it. I haven't worn it yet.
Yes. Okay, so listen, and then Beth was wearing it in that beautiful, I love this summer blue.
It's perfect for like
powdery and pretty.
It is, yeah. It's perfect for like the lightest wash of denim. We've been seeing it with a lot. I love that it pops kind of the colors of the Isaac dress.
And you know, honestly, at a today's special value price of less than $47, it should be $80.
For sure.
You're saving so much by picking it up here today in our store.
Yeah.
maybe you're picking up more than one. Like maybe you're picking up a metallic in a color, or black in a color, or one of the neutrals and then a pop of color.
For sure.
So we'll take you through them right now. That one over there is that summer blue. I'm in love with it.
I am
because
too.
I feel like blue is one of the best colors in accessories.
Oh, it is.
Because
and
it
everyone
always
looks
pops.
good in blue. Yes, exactly. I wore it as a pop where I had the gold on, and I might switch as well just to see that it just kind of flowed.
Beth
with
has
it.
all of hers lined up.
I have all of mine
It's
lined up ready to go, guys. But you can see the arch support too. As I'm literally standing here, you can see it just literally contour with that anatomical footbed.
Yeah.
You can see it just mold to the shape of my foot.
We have
but that is the
1,300 people
gold.
picking this up.
I mean, I love it. This
Yeah.
is the soft gold with the summer blue too. There are different metals, different hardware based on the color. So
oh, that's right.
The
So,
gold, yeah.
Yeah, so let's go through that. So if you're taking a look over here, if you're going for the black
It's
sandal.
silver.
By the way,
Much
get
more
the
modern.
black sandal.
Like
get it.
no brainer. I feel like I don't give it enough love because it's so like absolutely get it, not even question.
You know, I know Dr. Scholl's has been around for 100 years and it's like a super iconic brand.
For sure.
But do you know what this reminds me of in the black?
What?
That brand that starts with P and ends with Ada.
No, I mean,
Right?
like we know what we're doing
like
in the fashion world.
Yeah,
We do.
I think you got it right. I think you
Yes,
got it right
yes.
for the last 100 years.
Yeah.
If you want that beautiful taupe, which we're calling honey, that honey has been very, very popular.
And
That
that's
has
the
like
gold.
a true gold
Yep,
tone.
yep.
A true gold tone.
Kept it soft and summery.
I'm in love with tofu.
Me too.
Not
It's
just
a
the food, but like for real. No, for real. There's something
Agreed.
about this that's like the perfect white.
I've been wearing that pretty much all day. It's so really, really beautiful on all skin tones, and it's for more seasons.
And it feels dressed up, actually.
It does. That's the one I soft suited because it was just so dressy.
And if you're like going to a wedding, a summer wedding, throw your heels away.
Graduation.
Yeah, put those on.
Yeah.
There is that beautiful summer blue, and you can see, right? It's
that's
not
the
like
gold, too.
it's not like a soft like baby boy blue.
No, no.
It is a true summer sky blue.
Sky blue. That's a perfect word for it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
almost blends into like grays and denims and all of that. It's almost on the cooler
Oh my God, it's
side.
so
even.
gorgeous. It's so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Then here you're going to see that gorgeous red. We're calling it vintage red.
Yes, because it's a little more
650
matted.
remain. I love that you said it's like a kind of like a terracotta clay pot red.
It is.
Right?
I mean,
like
especially in person. I feel like sometimes it reads a little different on camera.
Yeah,
but
on
in
camera
person,
it reads a little
especially.
hotter.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you get it home, you're just gonna love
Terracotta. It's perfect.
It's perfect. And then we've got our metallics.
I stole the one gold.
Oh, put it back. No. But look at this, by the way.
And look at gold with silver. I'd love to see them together.
Look at the brush of the gold.
Yes.
Right? Like it really looks like leather.
Metallic. Yes.
You know, Amy Kestenberg does those really great gold metallic foil
and the
bags.
denims and stuff. Yes,
That's what it looks like to me. And then I'll put it next to the silver.
So you can see the difference.
So you can see the difference. Silver metallic, 700 remain for the day.
Of course. It's been on fire since midnight. I mean, people have just gravitated towards the silver.
Totally not going to last.
Metals are just everywhere in fashion right now.
course.
So we had to give you metallics.
You know, metallics are the best color of accessories because they really work with anything.
For sure.
It doesn't matter what color you're wearing.
Yes.
A metallic works. It's the same thing like
your
your
skin
jewelry.
tone. Yes,
yeah, because it works with your skin tone more than your outfit.
Exactly.
Here's what's going on. I want you to know, you're seeing that summer blue on Beth, but the honey, we are more than half sold through for the day on what we brought in for honey. If you want that vintage red, it's getting super, super limited. If you want that metallic in the silver, it's getting very limited. Just a reset, right? A reset over here. You know Dr. Scholl's. You know this brand, right? You walk into the drugstore sometimes and you see the inserts and you buy them. And by the way, how much do you pay for the insert?
Yeah,
right? You're paying $30+ sometimes for the insert. You've got it built in.
The #1 sandal construction. This is it. The #1 outsole for Dr. Scholl's.
And so take a look at this, right? So the outsole, you've got the traction. It's all rubber.
All rubberized and texturized, so it's not slippery, because sometimes rubber, can still slip, so that's a great one.
Beautiful, kind of like, almost like nod to the wooden sandal that was original, right?
And even that from back in the day.
The 60s,
and even that upper, that is completely re-engineered, so even though it mimics, it's paying homage to the original. It's better. It fits the foot better, and it's based on customer reviews, actually.
Here's the thing that
we changed it for them.
It was not as curved.
Right.
Like it was a little bit more straight across.
100%. And even different iterations we've made, none of them have been exactly this. This is completely done for QVC. It's going to feel different, look different, but just be I think this is the best version we've made of it since the wooden.
You know, it's so funny because when I was a kid, my mother had them, and every every single one of my aunts had them. And like, I just thought that's what shoes looked like.
I love that.
I was like, oh, that's what ladies' shoes look like in the summer.
I see, and I love
That's how iconic this is.
So iconic.
But today, we're bringing you even more comfort. We're bringing you even more accessibility, wearability. We're bringing you the opportunity to get it at a better price, right? $46.98 versus $80, which is what it should be.
And what the original goes for now is much more than that also.
Really?
So, yes.
Oh my, I didn't know that.
Yes.
And then, by the way, you're looking at the buckle. I want to like shout it from the rooftops, Beth. It's a hook and loop.
It is.
It's not
dyed
a buckle
to match.
that you have to
So it's not
fuss
like
with.
white underneath. It's going to look just like the upper. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Very inconspicuous, and it literally will form. You're gonna make it. When I took it out of the box, depending on which color it was, I change it. I make it tighter or looser for the vamp of my foot based on how my foot's feeling. I've been in them all day, so that it gives you that true customization that you're looking for.
Listen, with over 2,000 people on the lines picking this up, I highly recommend picking up your Today Special Value.
Yeah.
We've sold over 29,000 since midnight, right?
Yeah,
it hasn't even been 24 hours.
I believe it, because even if you don't know the original sandal, like my point is, honestly,
it's good looking.
It's so good looking and it's so comfortable. It's like anyone will see this and be like, I really like this. So even if you don't know the heritage, which if you do, you are like over the moon for this.
Well, listen, pick your color, whether it's metallics, whether it's the vintage red or the honey, or if you want the tofu, the summer blue, or the black. A 633532 is your item number. You want to go to the phone lines?
Oh, I would love to. The calls have been the best part of the day.
I've been listening to them all day, right? Because it's all about nostalgia. Lois, good morning. Or you're in California. I wanted to say good morning because you're in California, but I don't. It's the afternoon for you as well. How are you today, Lois?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
You're on the air with Alberti and Beth.
I've never called in before, so I'm a little nervous. I bought the red shoes last evening, but I have a little story that I'd love to tell you.
Tell us.
In the mid to late 70s, I worked as a nurse in Saudi Arabia. So back then, women weren't allowed to drive. So we walked an awful lot. We did have drivers, but, you know, we did get around by walking a lot. One day in a little shop, I found a pair of clogs that they were Dr. Scholl's. They had the original wooden sandal of the original sandal with, I think, a leather upper that was a little lighter than the honey color. I bought as many of those as I could get my hands on. They were so comfortable. I walked so much that I think it was the thinnest that I ever was in my life. When I got back to this country, I tried my darndest to find those because I loved them so much. I never could. So one of my reasons for calling today is I hope someone will hear this and bring those back.
Yeah.
Because I would buy them in a hot minute.
Well, Lois, look, there's the original.
I was just
There's the original right there on the screen in the honey that maybe you owned, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the one that you owned.
These
and
are
then
the
this is
heritage
our
colors.
version today. But I will tell you this, as comfortable as this feels with that wooden bottom, here's what I will say.
I was going to say, Lois, you don't know what you're...
Technology, everything that they've done to make it even more comfortable, to make you have even more comfort when you're walking and standing on your feet all day. Dr. Scholl's has truly evolved over the last 100 years.
Lois, you will forget that wooden sandal by this versus this. Like, just right there. There it is, as far as the difference.
I'm sure these will be great, and I'm excited to get them. But I also, for winter with, you know, pair of light socks, I love those clogs. And I really hope I could get a pair of those again.
Well, you know what? We'll do our best to try and figure it out for you, Lois. Listen, it is such a pleasure to hear you and your story. I literally got goosebumps when you talked about that, right? Like literally buying them in Saudi Arabia and like
there's such a visceral response, honestly, to this sandal more than any other
I don't know why they had so many pair of them there. Not that there were hundreds of them, but you know, I did have quite a few pair because I love them so much.
Lois, we can hear that. Thank you so much for your call.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but I sure got my wear out of them.
Well,
you're a smart shopper. Yeah. You're a smart shopper. And here's the thing. When we find a good pair of shoes, I know we want 10 pairs of them and in every color. I mean, Lois, you have a fabulous rest of your Friday. Thanks so much for calling.
Thank you so much, Lois. And honestly, that's
Thank you
so much. And thank you for being a first-time caller, right? That was so sweet.
Yeah.
But that speaks volumes to the brand and the staying power of Dr. Scholl's that she remembers this handle from years and years ago, but that it's still held up. This is what I mean, like the quality of these shoes as well. We wouldn't be around for 100 years if we didn't have the staying power
so remember,
to do that.
That's the original. Yeah. And there's the new version.
And the sandal itself is 65 years old. 1959 was when it dropped, but it was popular in 67.
It looks like we found these in the desert somewhere.
Well, that came from actual Dr. Scholl's corporate.
Here are your color choices. There's the honey, half gone. If you want the tofu, that's available for you. We also have summer blue. This is your vintage red. Oh my gosh, 500 remaining. Perfect accessory. It's going to sell out. Then we have it for you in the gold metallic.
Love that.
Silver metallic. 550 to go around. And then there's also black. Oh yeah, I'll bring that up there for you. There's the black. All right, listen. Beth. I will see you in a little bit.
I will see you very soon.
My darling friend, my goodness. A633532 is your item number. Pick those up while we have it for you. Oh my gosh, wait. Still to come from Mucklucks, we have the most darling ballerina socks in our show. It's a set of 2 of them. They're great for travel. You're going on a plane, you want to kick your shoes off, but you still want something on your feet. These are it. They have a really nice outsole to them as well. So it's basically like your lightest form of a ballet slipper. Today we have it for you on 3 payments of $10.67. A633401 is your item number there. All right, take a look at Paula again. She's wearing my Studio Park Sunset sweater. Listen, I have to say thank you right off the bat because the amount of texts and emails and direct messages that I've received regarding my Spring Studio Park collection has been overwhelmingly popular and really positive. And I thank you for that because I put my heart and soul into these collections. Now, if you're not familiar with Studio Park, this is a design collection where hosts like myself, Kirsten, Jen has done some pieces, Leah Williams, we actually come to the design team with all of our inspirations and all of our ideas, and they bring them to life in the most beautiful, in my case, luxe fabrics every single time. And this is the sunset sweater. Now, we have it for you at a sale price, $64.98 or 4 payments of $16.25. My entire spring collection is about take me on vacation, take me to Palm Springs. If you want it, we have the men's for you, which we're talking about right now at a 661-381. And then we also have the ladies version as well. So I'll talk to you about those together, if that's possible. Mike, I think if they use that number on the screen, it can take them to QVC.com, the men's or the women's. All right, so there's one difference between the men's and the women's in the color called sunset. So no matter which one you're choosing, sunset, right, in the women's, you get the yellow, the orange, the red stripe on a pink base, and it's a gorgeous hot pink. And then in the men's, you've got the cream on the top, you've got the yellow, the orange, and the red, but then you get this beautiful kind of beige wheat base. It looks really handsome on the guys, and what's really nice about it is that it has like a great fit. Now the fabric on them, and I'll show you the other color choice as well. So whether you're picking up the men's or the women's, this one is called Dawn. So obviously a beautiful, fresh spring, summer morning, one with a blue sky, one that just feels really fresh. I wore this on air the other day and got a lot of compliments via my direct messages on Instagram. People were saying they wanted the sweater and they were picking it up at QVC.com. Now for the ladies, you're gonna use QVC sizing. So that means you're gonna choose your standard QVC size that you purchase in Denim & Company, in Quacker Factory, in anybody. Today, if you're picking up the men's for somebody in your life or for yourself, you're going to use brick and mortar sizing. So that meaning whatever you would pick up for a guy in a store with a door, like I'm a medium everywhere, I'm always a medium in my Studio Park collection. Now, Paula is showing us that beautiful sunset version. I want to talk to you about the fabric because it's a viscose nylon blend. If you know my holiday icon sweaters, this is the exact same fabrication. However, it's lightweight, so it's perfect for spring and summer. I personally love wearing this sweater as is, just like this, or actually throwing it over the shoulder, right? So you could do something like this and throw the sweater over the shoulder, and all of a sudden it has so much more interest and life to it. So this with a button-down shirt,